Hello, everybody. So this week, unfortunately, we couldn't record another podcast. So we found a little solution where a while back I recorded like a test episode of the podcast to test out the microphones and the equipment. And I saved it. And of course, because I'm so awesome and great, I had the genius idea of just releasing that one this week. So it's just me on the podcast. What I'm basically doing, I'm testing my microphone and Cillian's microphone. So the second half is Cillian's microphone, but the first half is mine. So the first half is going to sound a bit different than the normal podcast. And also, I'm like really close to the mic in both sections, and so it's frightening, very frightening in my opinion. So that's just a little heads up. But now you get to hear my beautiful, succulent voice for the entirety of this week's podcast. So I hope you enjoy.
We should start. We should start another podcast.
Okay. Hello. Is this working? It is. Okay, I'm just testing this for 1 minute and seeing how well or how much space it fills, I guess. I don't know. But we'll see. So I'm just gonna talk now, honestly. I don't know what to talk about though. What's the deal with airline food? I really only had like the pretzels and stuff, I guess. I really haven't had much other than that. So not really too interesting. I mean, like, I guess the pretzels are kind of nice. You know what? I'm gonna say JetBlue food, bro. Their little snacks, good. Those things are good. I do recommend if you're ever on a JetBlue flight, munch on the snacks. They're delish. Alrighty, it's been more than a minute. Okay, well, I'm gonna record for longer because 1 minute took up no space, so I just want to see how much more. What? I'm gonna record for like 10 minutes and see what's going on with the space. I will be honest, I can hear myself right now, and there's a slight latency, and it's really annoying, so I'm gonna turn that off. That's really bad. Like, it makes me not be able to think or know what I want to say. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna record for 10 minutes. Well, I was talking about airline food, so I guess I'll talk more about airline food. So like JetBlue food for some reason. This might just be like distorted memory because I haven't been on a plane like enough in recent years to know, but like their food is like significantly better than like Delta's. I think those are like, I've maybe been on one other airline, but those are really the only two I can remember, and like their JetBlue blows them out of the water. Like Delta's lacking. But hey, that makes me think like I'm just realizing like or remembering that JetBlue like bought Spirit Airlines recently, which I don't know what they're doing there. Like, bro, like you just bought the worst of the worst. You bought like some horrible airline. I don't know why they did that, but I guess I've heard it's nicer now. Like, oh, no more lawn chairs, They got real seating in there, which is baffling. Wouldn't expect that, but hey, it is what it is. I'm not complaining if an airline gets nicer. I would be a lot more comfortable with a nice airline. I don't know about you, but that's just my opinion. Uh, bro, but like, you know, they need to add like more room in planes. Like, stop adding so many seats, cause and then they give the feature to put the seat back. Like, excuse me, what are you talking about? Like, that's crazy. They give you just enough where your knees are like touching the seat behind or in front of you, and then they let the person in front of you also recline. Like, that's just evil. Like, and then they're releasing like new models of the seat where like people are sitting like above you, like like it's it's crazy. They're trying to get it at, like as many people as the plane as possible. Like, spread it out a bit, give everybody extra leg room because nobody wants to be sitting with their knees touching the seat in front of them. Like, and then when the person leans back, you're basically massaging their head at that point. Like, bro, like this is not a spa. This is a plane, bro. Like, let me enjoy my flight. Like, that's crazy. It's kind of also crazy, like the people just that are reclining their seats, like the disrespect you have on a plane, bro. Like, we have such a little room already. The audacity to have us have people be able to lean back, like that's just rude. Like, whoever's doing that, bro, get off my flight, bro. You are not cool. You have lost so much aura. Your swag level has gone down significantly. I'm sorry, but like that's just how it is, you know? Not my fault. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. That's just what how it is. So maybe next time check your swag level before leaning your seat back on an airplane, cause damn, you're gonna lose a lot. You're gonna lose a lot, bro. Oh my god. Also in planes, like, bro, just make every seat a window seat. Nobody likes the other seats. Like, oh, I like the aisle seat because I like to go to the bathroom. Bro, what? You like to go to the bathroom? That's weird. Like, bro, just like we all know the window seat's the best. Like, you get to see the cool views, and like you have power over the whole row of seats. Like, if you don't want the sunlight, nobody's getting sunlight. The middle person, oh, hey, I would like a bit of sunlight. No, no, you don't get any. Because I'm trying to sleep and I don't want any sunlight. And I have the window seat, right? So you kind of have like a rule over the other two people. It's kind of like a small kingdom, if you think about it. You are the ruler of your own kingdom now with population 3. It's pretty crazy making it up there, you know? Making it up in the ranks, making it up in the world if you are in the window seat. But like, hey, that's why I like the window seat the most. I always have it open though, cause like I love looking out the window. That's pretty cool. It's terrifying, but also pretty cool. And like, if the people on the other two are complaining about, like the other two seats complaining about how much like sun there is, bro, close your eyes or like shield it in some way, like, because once again, I have rule over the sunlight, you know. But also like who's putting the window halfway down? I don't think I've seen a single person do that. Okay, maybe like once or twice, but like who's doing that? Like, you either have it up or you have it down. Like, there's no in the middle. Like, that's just weird, you know? Like, bro, you're odd if you put the window halfway down. Like, bro, pick one, okay? You know? Like, that's just wild. Bro, I always think it's weird, like the windows on planes, like there's little holes in them. Like, each one has one hole in it. Like, bro, what? Like, why? Like, you're doubling with the windows, but then you just put a hole in one of them. That seems counterproductive to me. Like, I get it's like, is it? Wait, is it for like so it doesn't frost up or something? No, honestly, I don't know. it just seems odd to me that you would put a hole in the window that you just built. So, this is a beautiful window. You know what it needs? Just a little tiny hole. That's what I'm really missing. That's what I'm really missing from the decor of this plane. It really has that feng shui that you need, that avant-garde feeling to it. I don't know, bro. I don't even know. I don't even know if I use those words correctly, bro. But hey, who cares? Um, Damn, we are already at 9 minutes. I might just keep yapping. Honestly, we're talking about airplanes. Let's just keep talking about airplanes, bro. Like, I've heard being a stewardess is not actually as fun as it seems, because everybody's like, oh, you get to travel around the world. You get to see all this, see all that. But I've heard, like, most of the time, you're going from one place to the other, and, like, you're going from Manchester to New York and back, and that's all you do. That's your job. And you also don't get to just see, like, you don't get to go see the Empire State Building. Like, you're going to your hotel, sleeping, and getting back on another flight to Massachusetts. What did I say? Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you're just going back and forth from the same two places, and you don't get to see anything. Or maybe not the same two places, but the same few places, and you don't even get to see anything. So, like, it does not seem as fun. I don't know about the pay. You might get paid well, it might be worth it, but that just doesn't seem like you just have to. You're basically a waiter and a janitor, cleaning up other people's stuff. Like, you're a janitor and a waiter on a plane, and that's it. And, like, damn, like, you better not be scared of planes. That seems scary. And also, there's a much less chance of dying just serving somebody at a Chipotle than serving somebody on a plane, you know? So that's just wild to me. So, honestly, if I ever get offered the job to be a stewardess on a plane, I'm gonna have to pass. Because that does not seem like a fun, jolly thing to me. Also, like, all those crazy people on planes that freak out and just, bro, like, that's crazy. Because then you have to deal with that. Like, once again, at Chipotle, there might be some people freaking out, but, like, you can just push them out the door. On a plane, you can't do that. You gotta keep, like, what are you gonna do? Like, they start freaking out. You can't tell them to leave. You're 30,000 feet in the air, So, like, you gotta duct tape them to a chair or something, like, and that seems much more annoying and difficult than, kicking somebody out of a Chipotle. Or, like, you're gonna have to break the news that you're turning around the plane because this person's so crazy, but you're just close enough to the airport where you can turn around, and that just inconveniences everybody on the entire flight. Like, bro, that's crazy. And then the person getting all mad and stuff is gonna think back, like, a few days later, like, damn, I really inconvenienced every single person on that flight hates me now. And let me tell you, they do. They do, because that must be annoying. Thankfully, that hasn't happened to me yet. But we'll see. You never know. That's why it just not seem fun being a stewardess, bro. Because, there was that video that a few months ago where, like, these stewardess, when the plane was taking off, they were, like, showing, like, they were leaning, like, at crazy levels because the plane was going up so steep. And then they got fired for that. Like, bro, you can't even have fun. Like, you can't even have fun at your job because you're on a plane. Like, bro, let them stand. Like, that's crazy. Like, most jobs don't want you to sit down, and this is the complete opposite. Like, that's crazy. So, it does not seem fun to be a stewardess, but hey, I wouldn't know because I'm not a stewardess. So maybe it is, like, a really hype job, and it's like, I guess those plane enthusiasts, like, that must be the best job, like, ever to be invented. Like, yo, this is crazy. I get to be on a plane, like, every day of my life for free. Like, I make money from that. Because that's okay. I can see how somebody would like it now. I can see how somebody would like it, but the general public, I don't know. I don't know. But hey, to each their own, I suppose. If you love planes, bro, go be a stewardess. But I'll leave that to you because I don't want to do that. Bro, and then what else about planes? Let's see, bro. No, bro, those bathrooms. I've been like those are crazy, bro. Like, damn. Like once again, give more space, bro. Not just with the seats, just with the whole damn plane. Like those bathrooms are tiny as hell. I rarely go in those because those are crazy. Like you can barely maneuver, let alone sit down. Like, bro, whoever invented those bathrooms needs to rethink. They really need to ponder on that again because that's just crazy to me. Like they're so small, and like people, there's some like business people and stuff. Like, bro, they're changing in those. How are you changing in those? Like that's baffling to me. That is baffling how somebody is able to completely change their outfit in a airplane bathroom. Because like I have trouble, doing normal stuff in a bathroom, let alone changing my entire outfit in a bathroom. You know? The one nice thing is though that some of them do have a window and, you know, the chances are very, very low of somebody peeking through that window. And now if somebody is, at that point I'm just gonna let them. Like they put in so much effort to peek through that window, bro. Just like, you know what? Congratulations, Like you can watch me. Like, cause that would be a lot of effort. So, but that's the benefit. I get oh, I'm just real free window seat right there. You're in the aisle. You don't have any reign over anything, right? Like, oh, actually, no, 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 no. I take that back. You have reign over who's leaving and who's staying. So, really, that middle seat, really just, that's sad. You get nothing. You get nothing. You get no, you're a peasant. Like, everybody has rule over you. You don't get rule over the light. You don't get rule over if you can go and leave, go to the bathroom, get help from a stewardess for whatever reason. You don't get any of that. But like the aisle seat, bro, they get to tell who's leaving, who's staying. So that's pretty sick. But so I guess that middle seat, like that's the only way you get any rule or power if you go to that bathroom on that plane, bro. Because now you get window and you get rule who's leaving and who's staying. Lock that door. Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming in. Hopefully, unless they really try. Now that would be impressive. Well, actually, I feel like those doors are pretty weak, so I don't know if that's impressive or not. But you know, I don't know why somebody would be trying that hard to get in to a bathroom on a plane. Like they really got to go. Okay, and at that point, if somebody's body slamming the bathroom door in an airplane, let them in. I feel like whatever their needs are right now are more important than what you're doing. Because you're probably just sitting there scrolling on your phone, basking in the control of your son and who's leaving and who's staying. But they are going to shit their pants. So I'll be honest, whatever they're going through right now, bro, probably more important. Just go back to your middle seat, and you know what? Maybe siege war on the window and aisle seat people. So, but then you would become the person that all the stewardess would be inconvenienced by and have to tape down to a chair, and then that's kind of like the dungeon. If we're thinking about this as like a kingdom, that's like a dungeon, and you don't want to be sent to the dungeon. Yeah, and also like that must hurt taking the duct tape off. Like they got to get you off the plane eventually. So make sure if you're gonna freak out on a plane, make sure to wear pants, long sleeve, fully covered, maybe clean shave. If you're prepping for that for some reason, if you're like, damn, I really need some airline food right now. I'm gonna go on an airline and get really pissed off because they won't give me airline food because the flight is not long enough to provide airline food. And then so like you prep for that. Maybe put on like some like a long sleeve and pants so that the duct tape doesn't rip your skin off. Unless you want it to rip your skin off, then go crazy. You you do you, bro. I don't know why you would want your skin ripped off, but hey, everybody likes what they like. So, but also like, bro, why are you preparing to get mad at an airport? I guess if you have like anger issues and you just like get really mad really easily, I think it's good to prepare to be mad at an airport because airports are annoying as hell. Like you're going to get mad at an airport if you have anger issues because that stuff is, bro, they so inconvenient. Okay, well, now I have to go eat dinner, so I'm gonna stop recording this and see how much space it took up. Alright, hope you enjoyed my rant about planes. Alright, see ya. Okay, that's really bad. I was just recording for like a few minutes, and then everything just froze and stopped, and I was like, bro, what's going on? Like, I thought something was so messed up, and I was gonna be so sad, but like, nope. Um, the the microphone unplugged, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. Because my whole recording just got lost. So hopefully that doesn't happen during like the actual podcast, because then I don't know. We might lose the podcast, like that recording of it, and that would be really unfortunate. Or you know what? Or we would just cut Celine out of the whole podcast, which I'm not against. I'll be honest. Our ratings will go up. Our views will go up. Just the overall satisfaction of the podcast will go up. So hey, who knows what we'll do? Who knows? Just kick him out. Second podcast won't be there. He's like, we'll do introductions with him and then we'll unintroduce him. Because hey, more views, more likes. More streams, more. If we have a bigger audience and more people like it, then why would we need him in the show? Like, come on, don't be silly. Don't be silly in. You get what I'm saying? Well, as I was saying before, I lost all the audio. I'm just chilling out, just waiting around, got nothing to do. I got about 45 minutes ish till everybody's supposed to show up for the podcast. Now, who says that they're gonna show up on time? Not me. I have no idea. Actually, this is kind of the first time we've gotten together out of school, and so I don't even know if they're on time or not. So they could be hella late. I told them not to be early, so better not be early. But I'm not answering that door till 10:30, no matter what. They're out there. Help, please, please! I'm freezing. I'm dying of hypothermia. I need help. No, not 10:30. Can't let you in, buddy. My bad. And I open it. Oh, just hit the microphone stand. Yeah, but then I open the door at 10:30, and they're just dead on the doorstep. But then I'll revive them, because I'm cool. I wouldn't do that, if I wouldn't revive them, because it would just be kind of rude. Leave your friends out in the cold day, die of hypothermia, and you're not gonna revive them. Who are you, bro? That's just disrespectful. Damn. The audacity to do that. But hey, people these days, you never know. Some crazy people out there. Hello. I'm hearing footsteps outside of the room, not the house. Little pause there, take a breather. More of an intermission. Is that the word? When there's the play is so incredibly long that they give you a little time to go get a snack or something, and then come back. I think that's it. I think that's what you call it. Hopefully, that's what we're planning. I'm planning to have that on the podcast, because I don't know. I want to be able to save the podcast recording every once in a while, just in case the computer crashes. Um, you know, and so like probably after each presentation, we'll just pause for a second, save it, play a little jazz music. I don't know. It's kind of my plan. I'm gonna edit in jazz, like royalty-free jazz music. Because who doesn't like a nice little jazz tune? Some elevator music. That's what our podcast is gonna be. That's how we're gonna get all our streams. We're gonna find out there hasn't been you know, like an actual viewer. It's just a bunch of elevators just streaming our music or our podcast. And I mean, hey, as long as we're getting the streams, I don't mind. Because that'd be kind of sick if our just whole show, the only people that stream our show are elevator radios. I mean, you would have some difficulty now because everybody would be staying on the elevator because our podcast would be so good they wouldn't want to leave. But that's your choice. Not my elevator. Well, unless it is, then I probably wouldn't be playing my own podcast in my own elevator though. So, it wouldn't be my elevator. But, you want to play our podcast on the elevator radio, that would probably solve world peace. Like, we would have tranquility in the world. Like, everything would be perfect, Like, everybody would be like, wow, you gotta go to the fish market elevator. They got the most fire tunes playing, and it's just our podcast playing. And I mean, they aren't wrong. It would be the most fire music. Most fire tunes. You could argue it's not music, but I don't care. I wasn't the one that told you it was music. It was whoever the hell was in the elevator at the fish market. Who's getting in an elevator at a fish market, though? That's gotta smell bad. Also, how big is your goddamn fish market if you have multiple floors that you need an elevator for? It's a huge fish market. We don't need that much fish. Like, leave it a singular floor. We'll be fine. We'll be good. We got salmon, we got trout. That's all. We don't need anything more. I guess maybe you put the salmon on floor 1, trout on floor 2. It's just a 1-room building with 2 floors. So 2-room building, I guess. If you think about that, ponder on that for a minute, But, bro, fish is like, bro, what are they doing? Like, everything up on land, that makes sense. Like, most of it. There's some weird creatures. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Like, they need to chill out. But, majority of the, animals on land, chill. Makes sense. Yeah, I can see how you got there. I can see how evolution made that. Then you head into the ocean. What the hell? What? What is going on? Goblin sharks? No. We're not doing that. Because that's weird as hell. I don't know what's going on there. I could say 99% of every creature in the ocean is whack as hell. You cannot see how the evolution built that. Those things are aliens. They did not evolve, they spawned in. God. I think it was just the game developers just got full reign on the ocean. They were like, no restrictions, just go crazy. And then they made the abominations they made in that ocean. Jeez, bro. Some wild things. Who's inventing, and majority of them, they look very similar, You're at the top of the ocean, you're scuba diving, snorkeling, I guess. At the top of the ocean, those are pretty chill. Not the craziest things, they're fish. You've seen fish before, you expect that. There's a weird few creatures. There's a few weird creatures, yeah. But, nothing strange. And then you get deeper. Now, what the hell is going on there? The deeper you go, the weirder it gets. That's probably why NASA stopped exploring the ocean. They just got deep enough and they're like, no. that's just messed up. They saw a goblin shark and they're like, we gotta go to space. Like, that's messed up, bro. You know, I don't even want to see what's at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, right? Other than, like, beer bottles. You see that? There's beer bottles at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, and, like, the deepest place we've explored. Got a beer. Got a beer. Well, that's pretty American, I'll say. God bless America, you know? The more beer, the better, I say. Is drinking and swimming against the rules, you know? You can't drink and drive, but can you drink and swim? Drink and scuba dive. Who knows? Somebody, I bet. You know, but I'm not even gonna look it up. I'm just gonna wonder. Maybe I'll save that for the podcast. You know, I'm gonna write it down right now to ask on the podcast, because that is a fire thing to ask on the podcast. Is it against the law or against the rules, I guess, to drink and scuba dive? Bro, and honestly, I think it's a good question. One of the best questions I've ever asked before, I'll be honest. And it does need an answer. Does it need a correct answer? No. Just needs some type of answer. That's just an interesting thought. Like, you know, because biking and drinking is against the rules. Drinking and driving is against the rules. But what is it called? But is scuba diving and drinking against the rules? You know, I'm looking at the time right now. I think, like, the recording software, I think I'm about to be cut off. I think that's about to happen. I think my recording is about to end without me ending it, and then the internet lied to me. This is crazy. What is about to happen? Oh. Am I? It's still going. Okay, that was really weird, because, like, my timeline on the recording software is, like, following the little line, you know? So I can see exactly where I am on the recording. It just stopped doing that. It's just not doing that anymore. It's still recording, I believe, but it's just not doing that anymore. I literally... What? Is it recording? I have no idea. This is baffling. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to end this recording to find out if it's still recording or not. Okay, jeez.